Hey, what's up guys, this is Moruma, and I'm going to make a simple Wavedash and Backdash tutorial that will lead you Wavedashing or Korean backdashing in just mere seconds. So before we can start backdashing, there are a few settings that we need to adjust. Since Tekken 7 has disabled the use of the right stick, we need to actually use the custom button assignments. So if you just head over to the settings, head over to accessibility, all the way down, almost in button assignments. And you're going to click enable button assignments, and you're going to go to custom button assignments. What you're going to do is go right in the middle where the movement is and go all the way to the bottom where it shows the right stick. You want it to configure it to be used as the left stick. It's going to swap them. What you're going to do is next is hit confirm. After that, you can head back to your game. Just press the PS button and press start. Now go to your controller setup, make sure that this is currently set as the left stick. Okay, it is. Make sure it's working fine. Okay, it's beautiful. For Xbox One users, under the button mapping option, just simply check the box that says swap sticks. Alright, now first things first, I've placed the inputs for convenience on top of the screen for crouch dash and backdashing. The usual is forward, neutral, down to down forward. So it's going to be forward, and neutral means to do nothing, so let go. And after that, down to down forward is going to be a slide. Okay, I'll turn on button so you can see my inputs. Alright, now that we have it down, let's just go ahead and restart that to get that all off the screen. Now, forward, neutral, down, slide down, forward. Same thing for backdash, just simply button reverse, but we'll take it one step at a time. So what you're going to be doing is hitting forward with the right stick, and you're going to be sliding down to down forward with your thumb, your left thumb. Now the reason why it's this way is because most people have trouble canceling it. At the speed of canceling is what determines how fast your backdash or wavedash is going to be. So with that in mind, if we have two, instead of using one whole thumb just to do it, which is very strenuous, we can actually come up with something else to help us do it. This way, we can cancel it efficiently. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's try it. So first thing to learn about is timing. As you see, didn't really have to warm up my hands for this. So I'm hitting forward with the right stick, and I'm hitting down to down forward. I'm sliding it with my left thumb. As soon as you master the timing, you'll be able to do it faster. Just to make sure that when you press forward that there's a neutral going there. So when you press forward, make sure there's nothing after that input. And then when you down to down forward, it's exactly what the input should look like. Or it can look like this. The speed you do it is up to you. You just have to make sure you're inputting it properly. One more thing, when you're taking the time to learn this, don't rush. You can take your time. Remember, you're just trying to get a feel for how it is first. You can start off slow, and depending on how comfortable you are with it, you can start getting faster from there. And then eventually it's just up to you. There you go, a simple Lightdash right there. And same thing with Korean backdash. Once everybody sees you doing this in match, they'll get scared very instantly, and they'll actually start to just kind of move away from you, kind of like this, because they're not really sure on how to do it, and they might not attack you as much because they, wow, this might be a really good player. That's the perks of being able to actually wave dash really fast or Korean backdash. Now of course you can take your time with this too, but everybody likes the Korean backdash. So look at this, very easy, simple backdashing. Look at this, made very easy. So some of you might ask, well, how am I supposed to play and move at the same time? I have trouble with that in shooters as well. That's why I use bumper, jumper, and halo. That's why, okay. You have to remember that fighting games take practice. And this is just a shortcut to help you play the game. You don't have to do it this way. You can do it with your left thumb. As you see, I can do it kind of at about the same speed, but as you see, eventually my hand's gonna get tired. And I don't like that, so I do use this. When you're backdashing, it's okay to do this, and when you get in their face, then you can go ahead and switch to the D-pad again. However, it takes time to be able to wave dash into crouch dash 2. As you can see, I don't have a lot of practice with it. It's been a while since I've used a pad, but that's the whole idea behind it. You instantly switch from the stick to the D-pad. At times you need to actually input the electric. Of course, you can do it with the stick as well. It's also possible, but some people don't prefer it because they can't really pull it out. You know, it's the more winning. I kind of have trouble with this on pad. That move is pretty hard to do. So what the notation for that is, it's the same input as an electric, except you're doing it with a crouchdash 3. It's the same input. So it's like an electric, but instead of doing, what you're gonna do is add up forward after the crouch dash. So it's forward, neutral, slide to down forward, and right after you press down forward, you have to press up forward 3. It has to be instant. As you can see, I'm not really. It's kind of hard for me to do it on pad, but there you go. I just did it. So it's kind of easier to do it on the stick, but let's see if I can do it. I'm having trouble. There you go, I did it. I just wanted to get that out there. Okay, next is the simple Wavedash or crouchdash 2 while standing. So the input for this is forward, neutral, down. You slide down forward, and then you're gonna press back 2. As soon as he takes that step, you're gonna press back 2. You have to cancel it. So how would you do that? See if I can do it. You have to know the timing to do it in this particular method, or you can do it the same way you do as an electric. Start wave dashing, then instantly switch to the D-pad and do the shortcut. Kind of like this, but if you can still see my hand. Okay, I just want to get that really quick because not everybody knows the best way to cancel it or the best way to go about approaching certain things like this. Now, I figured that's all that we have to cover, and to also just for advanced players that just love to be flashy and that want to use their movement with crouch dash to the best of their ability, there's also a simple way to snake dash as well. So if you would just crouch dash and then just tap up, you would snake dash really easy. I would double tap up for added side step. It's totally up to you. And to do it snake dash down, you simply crouch dash and you cancel with forward and then hit down. It's kind of hard for me to do it on pad. I can only do it on D-pad, but it's been a while since I've been on pad, so I'm sorry guys. I'm a stick player now. I don't see me ever going back to pad after using stick. It's just really hard. Like guys, it just takes practice. As you can see, I'm fairly miserably, but not because I can't do it. I used to do it, and this is the way that I used to play. The only reason why I stopped, as I mentioned many times, is because I'm a stick player now, and I do everything manually by my fingers and hand. I don't have to rely on this anymore. I don't have to do it, you know, stuff like that. It's totally up to you. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Just wanted to make a quick video. Next, I'll make a tutorial on how to actually wave dash and backdash with the D-pad and not having to rely on the stick. So stay tuned for it guys, okay? Thank you.